Hello and welcome to another video of Redux to-do list. And last time what we did was actually we were tracking the state of the Redux. After clicking the button, we were checking whether it is getting updated or not. So this is the way of actually tracking the state in the console. And mind you that this is not the proper way of actually tracking the Redux state. You can do it like that, but this is not the good way. What is the alternate way of actually tracking this whole state of the Redux? Because when we are going to have the multiple states, so this is going to be a mess actually, checking the state and previous state and the next state inside the console. So what we can do is we can add, in fact, before moving forward with the to-do list, let me introduce the new tool, that is Redux Dev tool, that helps us actually track the existing state and the previous state of the Redux. So that is actually that we can do with the help of Redux Dev tool. So what is the Redux Dev tool? So to install that, first of all, you have to go to the browser and just search for this term Redux Dev tool, and this is the link at the top. Make sure note this website down, chrome.google.com. So this will actually lead you to the Google Chrome store. So from here, all you have to do is to actually add this Chrome extension to your browser. So I've already installed it or added it to my Chrome. So I can in fact see it right inside the extensions list, right? This one, Redux Dev tool. Currently it is disabled because it only gets enabled when actually the site is in the React. It automatically detects the React or Redux based sites. So if I pick this particular website in which I have implemented the Redux and then go back to the to check the extension whether it is enabled or not. So it is still not able, and that's most probably because we did not actually link our application with the Redux. That's something we are going to do next. So with the installation of this Redux Dev tool, this is the one way through from where you can check it, and the other way is, in fact, you can find it right over here in the context menu as well, Redux Dev tool. So we can open it up from here as well. So how does it look like? Let me open it up and let me show you. If I just go here, in fact, the third place, you can go all the way right at the console and click on that to have this Redux button right here as well. So this is what actually, and this is how Redux Dev tool looks like. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I have already installed the DevTool extension, Chrome extension, and now I have to actually link my Redux application with this Redux tool. And how can we do that? We can do it by using a very simple command, and that is this command is going. I will be providing it into the video description. So just copy this command, and inside the Redux store that we have set up earlier in one of the previous videos, just go to the create store function, and inside it currently we are only passing root reducer, and we have to actually paste this command as a second argument to that create store. So with that, we have successfully connected our Redux application with the Redux Dev tool that we have just installed. So let me check if it is okay or not. If I refresh it, even without refreshing, it has actually picked up those states that I have set up in my right here. One is the counter, which is the counter reducer, and the other one is to do's, which is the to do reducer. And the same thing that I can see over here, counter, an initial value of the counter is 10. As you can see, is it's 10. And the to do reducer, if I expand it, I do have to have these three hard-coded or four hard-coded objects that I have provided as an initial state to this to-dos reducer. So this is what now my Redux Dev tool have started actually tracking the states. So now, if in fact instead of going to the console to check the state or to change in the state, what I have to do is I have just to go to the let me check where is the Redux Dev tool. I have to go to the Redux, and then if I now click on the add to do button, it is going to actually dispatch an action. So this is the good thing. It is showing that I have dispatched add to do action, and as a result of this action, I have this state updated, and this new to do have been has been added to the existing state. So if I now again go to click add to do, it has dispatched another action, and if I click on that action, it has actually added another to do. So inside here, we can actually track all the actions, and as an action, the action type is to do, and as an action, it has actually sent the payload, and this payload has been added to the state. So this is how actually we can track the state. And another important thing is currently we are actually looking at the tree view. We can also go to the chart view. So this is the nice little illustration through which we can actually, which we can use to understand it. And then if we want to see the raw data, we can also see that as well. So let's stick to that. So this is the Redux dev tool actually that helps us a lot, especially and specifically when we have a large number of actually states or state values or pieces of states. So Redux dev tool is actually comes to rescue, and this helps us track the changes in a very nice way. So that's pretty much it for this video. We will carry on our to-do app in the next video, and most probably we'll be adding a form, and right, we'll be taking the data from the user instead of in fact sending the hard-coded behind the scene right behind this button, and then we'll add that data taken from the user into the Redux state. So stay tuned. We'll see you in the next video.